Good morning, children. Today in English, in class 11, we continue the play Mother's Day. Now, George Pearson, that is Annie's husband, comes home and he finds his daughter crying. And when he sees his wife drinking stout, that is beer, he is quite shocked. So he questions her. Stout meant that you're drinking stout. Yes. What are you drinking stout for? So he's amazed, he's surprised, he's astonished because he's never seen her do it. So he says, you're drinking stout. Whatever for? Because I fancied some. So the explanation that Annie Pearson gives is, I wanted to have some, therefore I am enjoying my drink. At this time of day, yes, what's wrong with it at this time of day? So she says there is no harm if she wants to have it now at this time. What is the problem? George is quite bewildered. That is, he's confused, he's puzzled because this has never been done by Annie Pearson. So obviously he is very shocked. Nothing. I suppose, Annie, but I've never seen you do it before. What he meant to say was that I have not seen you do it before, so naturally I am going to be surprised. Well, you're seeing me now. So she says, don't be surprised. You are seeing me now, so what is the problem? Yes, and I don't like it. That is, distaste, that means with dislike. So he says, I don't like it. That shows that he's a very dominating person. He dominates over his wife and he's telling that if I don't like it, you should not do it. It doesn't look right. That means it's not right on your part to do that. I am surprised at you. Says, I'm really surprised. I'm quite amazed. I'm astonished why you are doing this. Why are you drinking stout? Well, that ought to be a nice change for you. She meant to say was that life becomes very monotonous. So it's good to have a change once in a while. What do you mean? It must be some time since you were surprised at me, George. That means that George has always taken her for granted. He's a very dominating person and he only wants her to do whatever that he wishes to. So today he is expressing his disapproval that why is she drinking stout. So he says further, I don't like surprises. He says that I don't want any of these surprises. I'm all for a steady going on. That means that I want a steady life. I don't like these changes or these surprises which she has today shown by sitting at home and drinking stout. You ought to know that by this time. That is, that you ought to know my temperament, you ought to know my disposition, that I don't like any of these surprises at all. So you should be aware of it and you should realize it. By the way, I forgot to tell you this morning, I won't want any tea. And then now suddenly he remembers that he, in the morning when he left for the office, he forgot to tell that he did not want to have any tea. So that, in other words, that she should not prepare tea, that he did not want to have any. Why, he says now? Special snooker match night at the club tonight and a bit of supper going, so no tea. So the reason that he gives is that why he did not want to have tea, because there's a special match at the club where there will be supper, that is a meal over there only, so he does not desire to have any tea. That's all right. There isn't any. So he now is getting an answer from Annie Pearson that's all right. I have not prepared any tea, so it's not going to be wasted, in other words. Astonished. Now he's very surprised because every day, regularly, the tea used to be ready by the time he reached home. You mean you didn't get any ready? So he's very surprised that she has not prepared the tea. Yes, and a good thing too, as it's turned out. And what she meant to say was, it is good that I had not prepared any tea because you don't want to have any tea, so it's fine. Now, George Pearson is feeling hurt. He's feeling hurt that it's very surprising that he does not want to have tea, and yet he is feeling hurt and annoyed that his wife has not prepared tea. That's all very well, but suppose I'd wanted some. So it's all right, you're saying that you have not prepared tea, but suppose I wanted some. That means if I wanted to have tea, there would be no tea ready for me. So he is feeling hurt also, and he is getting angry at his wife. My goodness, listen to the man. Now, Annie Pearson is also losing her patience. She says, just listen to the man. That is about George she's talking. Annoyed because I don't get a tea for him that he doesn't even want. Now, this kind of a behavior only a wife could be tolerating from the husband. That is when he is saying that he does not want to have tea, and yet he is getting angry with the wife that why the tea was not ready. Ever tried that at the club? That means if you try this at the club, he says, if you try this at the club, that meant that if you get angry over there for something which you don't want, people are going to make fun of you. People will ridicule. Try to what at the club, George says? Going up to the bar and telling them you don't want a glass of beer, but you're annoyed because you haven't already poured it out. So she says that if this kind of a behavior he shows at the club, where he goes up to the bar and tells the person over there that she says that you don't want to have beer, but you are annoyed over there at the bar because they have not already poured it out. How will they know unless he places an order for the same? So obviously, she says that there is no reason for him to get annoyed. It's really ridiculous. Try that on them and see what you get. So she says, if you try this kind of a behavior over there at the club, at the bar, you just try it out and see what you get. That means nobody is going to tolerate all this nonsense that he does not want to have, and yet he is getting annoyed over there. So she says this is not going to be tolerated by anyone at all. I don't know what you're talking about. So George says that he is not able to comprehend. He is not able to understand what she meant to say. They would laugh at you even more than they do now. So she says that if this kind of a behavior, that he earlier got annoyed with her that the tea was not ready, and supposing he wanted to have some. So she says if this kind of a behavior he tried at the club, at the bar, where he got angry that the beer was not poured out although he did not want to have, nobody will tolerate that. So she says that if you do this kind of a thing over there, people will make fun of you more than what they are already doing. So she says that this is something ridiculous which is not going to be tolerated by anybody at all. Thank you.